What is up, everybody? ADS Play 101 here, also known as ADS Play 202 on TikTok, and welcome to the character guide for Super Saiyan Gotenks. Now, this is the latest technician in Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, and he is a very aggressive trapper, I guess you could say. He has some pretty good moves, of course, with the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. His hyper combo stuns while it can chase, and the last hit stuns the target, while his ultimate rains down Super Kamikaze Ghost and just bombards an area of effect. And his Super Galactic Donut rings in surrounding enemies to a point. So he's a very interesting character to use. So first things first, let's go to training mode, and for this one I think I'm gonna use Shu. Either Shu or the Farmer I think would be like the best. Shu because of the area of effect. I think it just works well with his passive. So looking at all his moves, so first off he shoots energy. He's an energy based fighter. So he shoots from energy pretty rapidly from a distance. So he has that going for us. So let's put him up to level 5 so I can get him. Alright, let's put Vegeta. Matter of fact, let me just max out Vegeta. I don't know why I always hesitate. I think doing that just gives you a good gauge as to how strong he is, or how strong or how weak a character is. Appreciate Sun Kenny, appreciate the follow, but let me finish this real quick. So his first move is his Super Ghost Kamikazes, which when you throw him out, by default they just follow him around, and whenever they get closer to a target, they just hit him. Now, of course, as the move levels up, it sends out a maximum of 4, but you can manually send them out to an area. So basically, just the same way with Krillin, the way Krillin has his energy balls, where you can just have them set up like mines. You can hide them in clouds and grass, and you get a maximum of 2. So you get a maximum of 2 stocks, which sends out 2 ghosts at the base level, at level 1. So this is real good if somebody's chasing you and you want to just run into the ghost, have them set up over there, which is more of an advanced move, but for the most part, most people will probably just have them trailing around, falling around. So there's that. And there's a glitch right there. I don't know what the hell that was. But another thing, his rush attacks. His rush attacks do more damage to any target that has an effect on them. So if they have like a movement speed down, or if they have like a defense down, or any type of effect, his rush attacks do more. So his ghosts, the game's glitching again. Do like 74 for as long as it lasts. So it goes from 49 to 74 at that base level. It goes from 49 up to, I don't know why this thing is, oh yeah, it's a glitch. This is live, by the way. It's glitching out. There we go. Okay, from 49 to 74 at the base level. Next up, we got the Super Galactic Donut, which throws out an energy ring in a wide area and just pulls all of the enemy teammates into a single area, into the center of the donut. So you can just throw it out like right as is, but it's really better to manually just like set where you want to throw it. That way you can control more so where to get pulled to. Lastly, we have his hyper super combo, which dashes to a target, does a combo right there, and then that last hit stuns. And then finally we have his ultimate, which I can't think of the name of these damn things. His Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. which just rains down a number of super ghosts down. Now, as you level these up, like I said, they get more, you get more ghosts and more attacks out of it. So let's just max it out and get that out there. And let's go into his Super Saiyan. He transforms at level 7. Now maxed out, he throws out 4 ghosts per stock. Like I said, you get 2 stocks of super ghosts. At first you only get 2, but you get 2 stocks of these. So you can have a line of 8. And they can just go and attack whenever. Or you can do like I mentioned earlier, you can send them out and just have them right there. Get your super donut, probably set it up like right there, pull them in. And now you got those to worry about just to get around. There we go. Something like that. And it's glitching. That's the reason why that ghost is doing that. Lastly, I was going to do that, but it's cool. This combo gets a pretty good range, and it stuns him on the last hit. So, and then it's with his ultimate, just rains down a bunch of super ghosts in that area of effect right there. So for me, starting off, you want to focus on getting your ghosts. Obviously, this is going to be like your main focus right here, because you want to have these to throw out and just do basic attacks. Throw out the ghosts, keep them going, and get your damage out like that. Then I would say maybe focus on your combo, because that's a stun. If they try to run, you can catch up to them, stun them. Basically the same way I would use Cell's grab. Whenever they try to run, if they turn around and stuns them, obviously you don't have to worry about them turning around in order for you to get the stun effect. But I kind of use it in that same way. Just wait for them to try to run, and then you just catch up to them, stun them. You know, maybe toss out the donut if you can get it out. But a good thing to do is right before you use your ult, make sure you have your hyper combo, because that way,
here's a little surprise.
Once it's getting thrown out, you can dash to them and you can stun them, and they have to take that full amount of damage. So that's kind of like a good idea.
Here's a little surprise.
And does a pretty decent amount of damage to Vegeta too, maxed out. So that's pretty good. And not to mention, if you have your ghosts out there set up, you know, while this is going on, that's always a plus on top of that. Mind you, this is without any cards. So this is without any cards. So let this max out once again. I'm gonna show how much damage it does one more time. It's ult. It's hyper combo. Damn near half. And obviously that's not counting the cards. That's not counting the damage you get from the cards. Now for his cards, now me, I think more defensively before I think offensively. But for him, I would say if you want to use things like Super Snowball, it will be a good option. But I personally go for build up. With him being a technician, I don't know what it is with technicians in this game, but I feel like they get beat up the most. They get beat up easier, and having defense on them helps with their survivability. But that's just my experience. I don't know, maybe I'm just like too aggressive with their playstyle. But I always like having that defense built up on them first. So I always go with build up first. After that, I'll probably go with something like Prepare to Die or Giant Slayer. Or if you want to continue going down the defensive route, um, I would say something like Solid Barrier or Steel Skin, either one of these. But even to a more advanced playstyle, I would say the Art of Decoy will probably be good. But if you want to focus on being like aggressive, I would say just being more offensive with them. I would say either Prepare to Die or Giant Slayer will probably be good to go. And lastly, I would probably go with Pursuer, considering that you're going to be using multiple skills anyway. You might as well have that contribute towards something. But you know, Wicked Warrior is pretty basic, as it pretty easier to activate. But since you're going to be using multiple skills, using him, Pursuer is not a bad move. So but his effect, like I said, his passive, his rush, his passive gives I don't think I spoke on his passive. His exhaustion. It applies a movement speed to himself and a nearby ally whenever you get a KO or an assist. So that's, I don't know how helpful that's going to be in a match, but I guess it's something. But I do want to try something out because I didn't. So his basic attack at 15 is 122. If I activate Shoe is not, I don't know, maybe it's something with training, I don't know. But I believe he should, yeah, there you go. Okay, so he still gets the damage boost from Shoe. So it's with any debuff that gets applied. He has two moves that apply debuffs. That's his ultimate and his super ghost. They apply speed down, and his super ghost applies a no skill, no attack debuff to him. So with those two right there, that's going to give you your extra damage from your skills. So keep that in mind. So, and pretty much that's all there is to him. I mean, it brings everybody together. Obviously, you know, when you use this, you can rain that down. Real good burst damage, and with the right help, you can basically knock out anybody. So he's pretty good. So the combo you want to do when you got everything fully maxed out, do your donut to bring everybody close, go into the ultimate, go into his hyper combo, and then just throw out the ghost for whatever's left. So that's kind of like the way that I do it. So that was my character guide on Gotenks. Pretty good technician. I think it's something that the game needed. Pretty annoying if you're going against him, but pretty good if you're using him and he's on your team. Let me know what you guys think about him, and I will see you guys for the next character guide for whenever Topo drops. I look forward to it, and until then, remember, be humble in victory, be gracious in defeat, show no mercy in battle. World Warriors Collective. Peace.